now for your Tuesday edition of Section 6, and today you got to spend some time with the maritime singer-songwriter.
I did. Blain Henshaw is known for writing songs reflecting his roots, but recently it was a child of a fallen soldier who inspired his latest work. Earlier I caught up with Blain at the Royal Canadian Legion Fairview branch. Take a look. What prompted you to write the song, the Glengerry?
The day of the funeral service, like millions of other Canadians, I was watching it on television, and it was a very sad, tragic, and emotional thing that had happened. And the funeral service was very, very emotional. But when I saw his son, the 5-year-old boy, wearing his dad's Glengerry, like millions of other Canadians, that just tore my heart out. And it was when I saw that I decided I'm going to try to write a song about this, because I thought that was the greatest tribute to Nathan Cirillo that anybody could do, his 5-year-old son wearing his Glengerry. So I started and came up with what I hope is a fitting and respectful song.
And it really did come. How long did it take you to write the song?
There was a lot of tears shed. I don't mind admitting that. It's that kind of a story. And it took me a couple of days and a couple of nights. I only finished writing it last Thursday night. And it took a little while to get it just right, but it's the kind of song that you want it to, every word to be just right, and I hope I got it.
And what's the reception been like?
Well, I've only sung it publicly once.
Yeah.
That was Sunday night at the 9 Mile River Jamboree, and when I was singing the song and when I was talking about it, introducing the song, it got very quiet in the auditorium. And when I finished the song, there was a standing ovation. I hope the ovation was for Nathan Cirillo and for his son. He was much too young to understand what happened on that hill, where his daddy died a hero and the nation's heart stood still, when a brave and unarmed soldier was assaulted and brought down by a force so dark and evil that no answers can be found. Now the soldier's name was Nathan, and he wore his kilt with pride. He was proud to serve his country like the ones who'd fought and died, and he stood for peace and freedom where the unknown soldier lay. He was wearing his Glengerry on that God-forsaken day. A corporal in the Argylls, a cadet when he was young, he was everybody's brother, he was every mother's son, and the nation cried its heart out for a son who'd been brought down on a place reserved for heroes on that hallowed sacred ground. On the road they call the highway of heroes he went home, to his regiment and family, and to Marcus, his young son. He was just a boy of 5 years old, so proud and oh so brave, and he wore his dad's Glengerry on that cold October day. As the autumn leaves were falling and a lonely piper played, an Argyle guard of honor took the soldier to his grave. He was laid to rest with honor, his work on earth was done, and his checkerboard Glengerry was worn by his proud son. And his checkerboard Glengerry was worn by his proud son.
Beautiful song and a lovely tribute there.
Thank you so much, Blain. Yeah, it was an honor.
And sharp-eyed viewers out there will recognize Blain, who used to work here, worked here for 14 years, from 1970 to 1984. Yeah, he was a well-known ATV reporter. Clearly, he's he's still performing and entertaining and writing great songs. So
definitely
thank you,
great songs. Yes.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Bruce.
Let's head back to Marie.